What's going on, my people? First of all, blessings for the new year. I hope that you have a better year than the last. In this video, if you want to hit your goals and stick to your goals, then you are going to want to listen to this video, and I have a gift for you from my heart to yours to help support you in being a better version of yourself. Let's get into it. There are 3 ways that we're going to help you crush your goals this year. The first way is habits. Habits, my brother. Habits, okay? Habits. Not hobbit, habits. You're not a little hobbit. You're a little human who needs good habits. Habits embedded into your personality creates, are you ready for it? Your personal reality. I got that from a doctor called Joe Dispenza. New habits create a new personality, which will help you create a new personal reality. Wow. So to achieve your goals this year, rather than focusing on the outcome, let's focus on the income, the habits that are going to help you achieve your goals. Now, what is the best way to create new habits, new sustainable habits? By changing short-term thinking to long-term thinking. It's by changing your thinking and thought process from short-term to long-term. I would rather you build slowly over the next year than build fast, fall off, and then never achieve that habit and therefore your goals, right? And I will give you an example. Let's say most people, a common thing is fitness. People want to get fitter and healthier in the new year, which is a great goal. Health is wealth. I'll slot this little bit of wisdom in. A sick man wants one thing. A healthy man wants 100 things, right? When somebody's sick, they just want to get better. Fortunately, most of us aren't sick. So then we want 100 things. But when you're healthy on the inside, it does radiate outside. So if you're looking to build goals this year on your health and fitness, what I would rather for you is that you work out once a week for the next 6 weeks. And then you go to 2 a week for the next 6 weeks, right? Because straight away, if I say to you, can you commit to going once a week? You go, yeah. So you not only do you have a target and a goal there, but you also have belief that you can do it. And just feel this. Feel if this is true for you. If I say to you, you have to go 5 times a week for the next 6 weeks, does a part of you start thinking, oh shit, I'm not sure if I can do that? The same happens for me. And then what happens is that, let's say second week you go 4 times, you start beating yourself up for not going 5, which then lowers your vibration inwardly of shame and guilt. We start shaming ourselves, which then encourages us not to do the thing that we want to do, and therefore we then don't achieve our goal. So you want to build sustainable habits over a longer period of time than unsustainable habits short term and then fall off. Because even if you follow this procedure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 18, 24, 32, which is what? You're 20 weeks off, so you're just over halfway of the year. 6, 12, you're actually 9 months, I believe. You're 9 months, which is 3/4 of the year. So imagine in 3/4 of this year, you're somebody who goes to the gym 5 times a week, bro. You're now somebody who has the habit of going, where the habits was on the previous one, of going 5 times a week, every single week. Imagine how different you are to the person you are now. But most people, they want to try and go 5 times a week from not going at all. So you want to build consistency through having smaller goals and build on that consistency over an extended period of time, exponentially, which leads me on to the third and final point that's going to support you this year, which is our attitude towards failure. And stay with me on this. Just ask yourself now, what is my attitude towards failure? Does it suck? Do I hate it? Where the universal law of duality states that in order for one thing to exist, it must have its polar opposite. So in order for success to exist in the universe, it must have its opposite, which is failure. Okay, these two coexist together, right? So when you fail this year, fail short term this year, whilst you're trying to achieve success, what do you start thinking? What do you start feeling, right? The education system teaches us that if we get something wrong, you're not good enough, which sucks. You don't feel good enough. That's not a nice feeling. So we then think, okay, I don't want to fail anymore, which actually counteracts what we need to achieve in order to get success, which is to go through the failures. Yeah. When you start going into the gym, you will the whole point of the gym is that you get to a point where you almost can't push anymore for that set. That is pushing till failure. And then next week you overload it and try and improve on that. So failure is so important. And the thing I love about these videos, guys, is like I'm teaching concepts that I still need to learn myself. I tend to go into quite a spiral of self-sabotage and I'm not good enough, I don't feel great when I do have a failure, particularly in business. A couple of years ago now, I had to go back to full-time work because a project that I was working on that I invested money into and took a loan failed, and that really hurt. I wasn't able to get over it fast. I felt like a failure, which, So if we change our attitude this year, that actually failure is just a learning process to help us get to success, I'm telling you now, bro, it's going to be so much easier for you and you will achieve your goals faster. But more importantly, you'll feel better about yourself, because when you fail, you won't take it so personal. And the chances are that if and when you do fail, which is inevitable, because remember the universal law of duality means that this has to exist for this to exist, that when you do fail, you can be kind to yourself because you understand that it's a learning process, rather than beating yourself up and going into like a negative shame loop, which then actually lowers your vibration as a person, which is not a good thing, because we want to be a high vibrational, confident, enthusiastic, charismatic person. So I hope you got something from today's video. I do want to support you this year achieving your goals. So if you look in the link below, I have a free guided breathwork that's going to help you reprogram your mind and your body to a different identity than you have now, which is going to support you. So click that. Other than that, if you don't fancy that and you got value from this video, please subscribe. I will drop a video every single week this year. Other than that, keep growing, and one love.